Warning. No, I mean warning. This podcast is hosted by a podcaster that does not, I repeat, does not know what to say out his mouthfeel area, and does not express the views of Shizzy Lit Podcast at all or in any way whatsoever at all, not at all or whatsoever. Nautica, Nathan, Nathaniel, nothing, you hear me, I don't even see how he got a show. Anyway, remember what I told everybody, it's totally inappropriate for anybody of any age, color, ethnic, gender, religion, state, country, town or human being on this planet, even aliens. I warned all of yous. I'm out.
Yo, 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 oh, yo. It's your boy OG Shizzy Brizzle. This is another Shizzy Lit Podcast. Do you understand me? Any motherfucker way, I'm just going on about this shit. Everything I see, I'm touching on the YSL shit. These niggas ain't never coming home. You let these motherfuckers tell it. Hopefully these niggas got that money stacked up and they motherfucking got one of them Jewish lawyers. The motherfucker, they better go holler at Jim Jones or somebody. Where the motherfucker Colleen at? Man, tell him send Colleen on down there. Let him get that paper, that ATL paper. Colleen need that little money now. I don't care how rich he is. That nigga need that lawyer fee money. Now come on now, send Colleen that down there. I don't know, man. It'll feel me, cause Lord Mama, the Lord main Lord chick down there that be always talking shit. I guess she like the capitalist. I don't know. I'm not from Atlanta. I don't know. I don't know who I'm motherfucking. I don't deal with none of this shit anyway. She be too smiley with the smirky face and shit, so that be leading me to believe shit that she knows some shit that we don't know. She just like that. She got some shit going on. She got a lot of snitches. I heard is a nigga snitching and bitching. You feel me? And like to mention niggas motherfucking pension. You feel me? To them peoples, man. I don't like that situation, man. I don't like that. It's always one that always like to have fun, but when it's time to be up under that God, they the one that's gonna motherfucking spill the beans on the team. You feel me? So they say if I ain't mistaken this shit, don't be having me lying on niggas and shit. But then I hear this nigga Gunner and shit got caught up trying to sneak some shit in the Joan, a little bitch, some shit, some dumb shit like I don't know. Don't get me lying and shit. You feel me? I just be moving on. I might hear some shit on the move and shit. Try to store that shit in my left brain column. That shit don't work all the time. Wants to haze through the days blaze. Anyway, I don't know, man. I'm just touching on this shit. You know they gonna treat young Thugger super dirty, cause this nigga was the most famous one. You was the richest one putting niggas on. You feel me? They say he been putting hits out on niggas. He been putting hits out on the motherfucking nigga wife and Lucci over the jail and all that type shit. They was trying to say wife and Lucci was snitching. You feel me? Because the whole time it was probably a nigga from over YSL telling this shit. Cause niggas ain't righteous out here, man. You can't do it. You still, come on now. Y'all know y'all ain't pulled the beat on that shit, man. Come on. Come on now, y'all know that, man. Like, what the hell is going on, man? Y'all got to do shit to listen, man. I roll dolo from state to state. Oh, my Method Man belly shit. You hear me? That's about to be a song, boys. Listen, man. Y'all don't want to hear the old heads and shit, but the old heads got the motherfucking formula. They might ain't got as much money as y'all, cause niggas ain't going as hard into the eye, and it wasn't open like it is now and shit. But now they getting it too and shit, and everybody can exchange shit. You young boys can exchange, and the old heads can exchange, but niggas gotta be willing to listen to this shit, man. For some shit like this going on, cause the old heads can tell you how to motherfucking stay home, cause we ain't really, you feel me? Now we on that shit, and there's a new wave going on, but we ain't play with them cameras and all that shit. We definitely wasn't telling nobody. Like, nigga, we can be ready to kill the shit out of nigga. We'll be smiley and cool as shit. Nigga won't even know for real if you was smart. You feel me? And that's next thing you know, you just be hearing about a nigga get shot. You done came and told a nigga got shot, and he the nigga that shot the nigga that got shot. If you real, if you feel me. You feel me? So yeah, shit like that. It's your boy, OG Shizzy motherfucking Brizzle. Y'all got to stay low under the motherfucking radar. What you think that stealth bomb about? You got to creep into it's time to ball. I don't mean no motherfucking hoe. You feel me? But you guys to motherfucking know 3 times is the job. You know what I mean? So they all back and they gonna make examples out of some niggas, cause some niggas be beating charts. NBA young boy just beat the charts, so they mad. So they definitely ready to take it out on any other nigga. You guys to be thinking like that. Who next in line? All right, this nigga got off, so they extra mad at any black rapper nigga with a Jewish law, with a good ass high lawyer and shit. You feel me? And they gonna try to make an example out of y'all and shit, man. So definitely don't give them no more ammunition. They try to put shit on y'all that probably ain't true and shit for real. A lot of that shit ain't true and shit. A lot of this motherfucker, they just try and make the shit stick. They try to hit you with 177 charges, so like 37 of them bitches stick. You feel me? Long as one of them and get your ass 25, 35, 40 life, you know what I mean? They'll do it however they can. They work the shit out the system. You feel me? So just gotta spend that money right. It goes all the way back to that. Spend that paper right, man. You know, I was just going on and shit. Just thinking out loud and shit. It's your boy OG Shizzy motherfucking Brizzle. Holla at your boy, I'm out.
Shout out to everybody supporting Shizzy Lit Podcast, hosted by the big homie OG Shizzy Brizzle with his Ferragamo facial structure having ass. His Mike will made it face having ass. Ha 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 ha, laughing hard as a son bitch. Anyway, we appreciate all of your gluten-free, force-feed, fake Gucci gang group face having asses, you digs me. We going to keep turning up and getting lit. I'm out. Warning. If this is your first time listening to this podcast, I must warn you, warn you that the host of this show is super duper blunt. Now that I think of it, he's shaped like a blunt, with his backwood dark stout body having ass, laughing hard as college trigonometry. Anyway, like I was saying, this podcast may be too gangsta for you if you are soft as some wet Egyptian cotton. Do not tolerate cursing or the most vulgar language ever heard in life, or an active member of a church congregation, especially a pastor. I wouldn't recommend you to go any further than this warning. I'm trying to save you. Thank you. I'm out.
Everybody likes your gas. It's time for Shizzy Lit Podcast. Come tune in to me. If you wanna learn to laugh to the Shizzy Lit Podcast, come tune in to me. We be talking hella shit, and my podcast hella lit. Come tune in to me. You know my podcast hella hood, and my podcast hella hood. Yeah, into me. It's Shizzy Litty now. Shizzy Litty, baby. I only wanna listen to you. I know you do. Believe it's true. I wanna listen to you too, but I can't do what I do.
Yo, it's your boy OG Shizzy Brizzle. This another Shizzy Lit Podcast, you understand me? And it's time for another Shizzy Lit back in the day hood story and shit. This at least motherfucking what? I'm gonna say right. This about shit, 2000 and motherfucking 4, some shit like that. You know what I mean? Nigga doing what he do with all that shit, moving around and shit. So I was a young boy, you know what I mean? Like 18, 19 years ago, maybe. Yeah, it could have been 20 years ago and shit. It's 2022 and a half. Shit, the motherfucking, yeah, it was 20 years ago and shit. You know, nigga was young nigga out there getting trapping and shit, tricking and trapping and moving and mapping and all that type of shit young niggas do in their 20s and shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Try to keep up with the Joneses. So you ever gonna work it out, you gonna grind it out, you gonna raw it out, you gonna something out. You feel me? So I grinded it out and shit. You feel me? I ain't ashamed to say it and shit. You know, but I come from a long line of motherfucking niggas that know how to grind. You feel me? So yeah. I remember one time though, right? So this could be sitting back in the day hood story / my first car story. I had about 77.7 cars and shit. You feel me? But first, what was this? My first Joe? I believe this was the first joint. I had that motherfucker for a couple of months. Let's just say that. That was the first car that posed to been mine that I had for a couple of months. And I did what the fuck I wanted with it. It was me and bros and shit, though. We definitely went half on that, but I had it a little bit more shit. But boom. The old school 85 500 SEL Benz and shit with the pumpkin leather inside and shit. You understand me? That motherfucker was a class. Like any motherfucking gangster movie that would have been portrayed in the 80s and shit. They'd try to rent my shit from me so they can put it in the movie. That's how classic and official that bitch was. You dig me? All black junk too. That bitch was mean, clean on the motherfucker. Say, ask me how I got it. I'll tell you how I got him. And if it was a one day I minded my business trying to get a few dollars, so I walked around town and see who trying to holler. You understand me? Boom. I come across my peoples and shit. You know, shout out to all names, and I ain't gonna put that out there, but shout out to her. You know, that's the people. It's like 20 years ago. Let me just put that out there again. It's like 20. You know, so they can do what they do. Come across a nigga I never seen before in my life, and never seen again in my life. I seen this nigga for about 17 minutes. My man liked my situation. That's all I'ma say about that. And my man said, do you wanna buy this? I said, buy what? The nigga pointed to the Benz and I started to grin and started thinking about my ends and shit. I said, what the fuck do you want for that? I'm ready to put out like, I'm gonna keep it a bean, which ain't like, I had like 1100 to my name. He could have got all that if he'd have played the motherfucking joint right. Just give me some gas, please. I get this bitch out of here. You feel me? My man said, look, just give me $450. Yeah, what? Give you $450 and it's mine? I can have this motherfucker? Where the title at? See, this was the move though, right here. See, he thought he was slick and shit. He thought he was so couldn't get no title and shit. I pulled it linked up back with him, but you know at the beginning of the story I said, and I never seen him again, right? You feel me? So I already had in my head, alright, fuck it, I'm